Dear visual artist, let's talk about dressing. Let's talk about dressing today. Um, a visual artist asks, does my dressing count? Your dressing count very very much. Your dressing count very very much. You remember those days when parents and guardians used to deny their children or words of chasing their desire to be professional visual artists just because they saw the way the visual artist in the classic days used to just dress, not because they wanted to also dress anyhow, but they spend a lot of time in the studio, and that affected the perception of visual art as a professional career then. And now we have the opportunity to change that. I mean, even now, the collectors you want to sell to, you see the way they dress, right? The gallerists you want to sell to, you see the way they dress. I am an art curator. During the exhibition, you see the way I dress. I go all out with my agbada, which is a traditional attire from the Yoruba people in Nigeria. So your dressing is very very important, and most especially is your footwear. I mean, if you cannot afford the best dressing, or you cannot even afford to change your attire often, try and change your footwear often, because two things draw people to you, and also people use that to evaluate you seriously. The way you smell, your scent, your body aroma, and then your footwear. It is high time, especially for the emerging visual artists. I mean, look at visual artists like Steve Ekpenisi. Look at visual artists like Abiodun Olaku. Look at visual artists like Dr. Popola. Visual artists like Yusuf Durodola. These are people who, they don't dress extravagantly. They don't spend so much living the art lifestyle on Gucci and the rest. But when you see them, their dressing commands a presence, commands attention. And you don't want to be in your own exhibition and people are asking you, you are exhibiting, and they are asking you, oh please, and who is the exhibiting artist? There are certain ways that I dress to exhibitions, even the ones I'm not curating, and people will come to me and be like, oh wow, are you exhibiting? Are you one of the exhibiting artists? And I'll tell them no. And they'll be like, oh, the way you're dressed. So, especially when you're exhibiting, you have to commit yourself to dressing very well. Look at female visual artists like Aminat Titilayo, Bella Onform. I'm not going to forget Eunice Akintayo, Fade Michael. Fade Michael is good with the crazy fashion sense. Like, you can look at these people, nothing big, nothing too much, and then you see that your dressing goes a long way. And I hope that you're able to do this.